Hey guys, today I'm going to answer a question from one of our common question askers, and I really enjoy answering a question, man, because it often invites me to address the deeper underlying issues with the challenges we face, right? Compared to the superficial ones. So let's get into it. He goes on to say that his friends started their journey as to be, to carve their own path, to start their ventures after him, right? They started after him, but they're getting more traction. He has tried service A, service B, service C for some time each, and they haven't really worked out. Notice I'm referring to service A, B, and C because at this point, after you have asked me 3, 4 times around the general idea, it's not really to do with the services. That's the problem. It's not, the answer is not, oh, do this website trick and then sell it in this angle that's going to make and break you. It's the overall sentiment you come from, right? The mindset, the sentiment you proceed with, the confidence you proceed with, that's going to make or break the path. So I'll just refer to them as service A, service B, service C because it's redundant what exactly it is. So you've tried these 3 services and you haven't really gotten, it hasn't really taken off in that way to the point where it has enough. You have been trying it enough time, so now it's time to your cash is low. You need some money to come in, so you're thinking about going and getting a job, getting a good old 9 to 5. And this is what your parents are also pushing. Your parents are getting upset that you're doing nothing with your life because you're not, getting any traction. So they're telling you, go get this job and do this because this is a well paid, etc., comes with benefits, whatever. But you despise this highly because in this direction you have now tasted, you see the potential that is out there, not just in making money, but the freedom you can have, the lifestyle that, oh, I bit my lip, the potential lifestyle that you could have by even doing mediocre in this direction far exceeds anything that this could ever bring, the 9 to 5 jobs. So you're having this dilemma of what to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reference a book that I have referenced before. Okay, it was actually showed to me by Elliot Hulse. It's called Thus Spoke Zarathustra, right? So I'll explain the story briefly first, and then I will go into kind of giving some pointers of how this applies to you practically. The story goes like this, okay? It's a brilliant story, right? And I haven't even read the whole book. I've read like big chunks of it and skipped certain parts because it was just like pretty hard to follow. But the point is this: the general idea, the main idea is this. It goes through the evolution of becoming a man, okay? It says that up until around age 18 to 25, in that age bracket somewhere, there's no hard rule, but around that age, until that age, you, my friend, somebody who finished high school but haven't gone to college yet, fall in that, right? Up until age 18 to 25, we are what is referred to as beast of burden. In the book, is referred to as a camel. Somebody who goes through life and the world just puts weight on us. Okay? School, grades, do this, don't do this, parents, society just puts stuff on us and we're just taking it and we're going by. We don't know any different. We don't know the contrast. Okay? But once you come to this stage, you're, what you could say is loaded back up, like a little milestone, and you start to head out in the desert. The camel goes out in the desert. Okay? And he's carrying these weight as well. He's carrying the same weight and he's going out. But as he's proceeding, he is now able to see certain things in the horizon. And one of the things that confronts him is known to be the dragon. Now, I don't exactly remember what this dragon is called. It had a really profound name, but it's something that his message, the dragon, what is all about is you should. That's what the dragon is about. You should, you should, you should. You should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. Whether it be this path, college, job, curriculars, whatever it is, Teachers, other figures are now saying should, 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 should. And for the first time, the camel has an opportunity to exercise the no for the first time, right? Up until this time, you had all these kind of should as well, but you never had the opportunity to say no. Okay, you're pretty much a kid. But right now, for the first time, you realize what else is out there. May not fully be able to articulate it or see where it ends up, but you know it is out there. And that calling is coming forth. Either you will slay the dragon, which is by exercising no, or you will go the rest of your life, which is where over 90% of the population is actually. They're just they evolve as a like a little tiny bit evolved version of the camel, right? They go on to pay age 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, and they just stay more or less the camel, but they become like a little variation of it, right? Whatever it is, maybe it becomes the figures, instead of becoming like just teachers, it becomes your employer. No, yes, should, wife, should that, should this, maybe other even figures that they may even call friends, or disguised as other authoritative figures that send me should. Okay, that's most of society. Or the camel says no to the should that the dragon is pressuring him down with, and instantly, in exercising the no, he evolves in what the book refers to as a lion. It goes on to say gives other examples of the lion, and it gives like incredible examples like of lions in our society, in the corporate world, in the leadership world, wherever it is. But basically, long story short, a lion is a person who constructs his life from the ground up. He constructs what kind of lifestyle he's going to have, what kind of person he's going to live with, what kind of people he's going to work with. Everything is in his horizon. He does what he wants, truly wants. Because a lot of times what we think we want is also been given to us at this age. It's not really our thoughts. It's not really our values either. We have never gotten the chance. A lot of people haven't gotten the chance at that time from an age to even get their own values, right? They believe it's theirs, but it's actually given a cumulative version of the people they're with, friends, family, parents. So my man, know that this is a critical point, to say the least. You go left here, you potentially dictate the rest of your life in a certain direction, which will be linear. A lot of society does that. Or you can say no and fully go into what you feel, what the direction you know is right, or you feel and you desire the most, and go fully into it. And in doing so, you would bash and say no to every other pressure that is out there, whether it be your parents, your friends, your family, teachers, mentors, whatever it is. You're feeling a resistance going back to a 9 to 5 because you've seen the potential out there when you carve your own path. Understand this is a critical point. Nobody can answer the actual answer for you. All I can say is, whenever you do choose the direction, make sure you choose it fully. Don't half-ass it. Peace.